Welcome back to Cinema Nights, the place where we break down all your favorite movies. And today, we're talking about one of South Africa's most underrated yet powerful film, Hijack Stories. Hijack Stories is a gripping South African crime drama that explores identity, privilege, and the authenticity of lived experiences. Directed by Oliver Schmitz, this film dives into the complexities of post-apartheid Johannesburg, where two worlds, privileged and impoverished, collide. Let's break down its themes, symbolism, characters, and cinematography. The film follows Sox Maraka, an aspiring actor from an affluent background, who is struggling to land a role as a gangster in a TV show. To prepare, he immerses himself in the criminal underworld of Soweto, befriending real carjackers to understand their lifestyle. But the deeper he goes, the more blurred the lines between performance and reality become. Sox is caught between two identities, his privileged upbringing and the harsh reality of township life. The film asks, can someone truly understand a world they've never lived in? Sox's struggle mirrors broader societal questions about representation and authenticity in storytelling. For real gangsters like Zama, crime is not an act, it's a means of survival. The film contrasts crime as a necessity versus crime as an aesthetic, showing how privilege allows Sox to treat danger as a learning experience, while for Zama, it's life or death. Johannesburg is presented as two cities in one, Sox's suburban comfort versus Zama's Soweto streets. The film critiques the persisting economic disparities and how opportunities remain unequal despite the supposed end of apartheid. Sox isn't just acting in a role, he's playing a part in a real life, too. The film raises questions about how much of our identity is constructed and how easily performance can become reality. The contrast between the polished suburbs and the raw streets of Soweto visually represents South Africa's ongoing economic disparities. The cinematography highlights these contrasts, showing how space and environment shape identity. Sox is a privileged middle-class actor, struggling to land the role of a gangster in a TV series. Despite being black, he has grown up in an affluent suburban environment, disconnected from the hardships of township life. To prepare for his role, he ventures into the world of real criminals. But the deeper he goes, the harder it becomes to separate acting from reality. At first, Sox is an outsider merely studying the criminal world as a research project for his role. He believes he can dip into this life and return unchanged. As he spends more time with real hijackers, his sense of control slips. He starts to embrace their world, but unlike them, he has the privilege to walk away at any time. By the end, Sox is forced to confront his identity crisis. Has he truly changed, or was he just pretending the entire time? The film leaves us questioning whether he ever really belonged in either world. Zama is a real gangster, deeply embedded in the township's crime world. He doesn't have the luxury of treating crime as a role. It's his means of survival. While he initially plays along with Sox's curiosity, he begins to challenge him, testing whether he's truly willing to embrace this life. At first, Zama is amused by Sox's attempts to learn about hijacking, treating him like an outsider who won't last. As Sox gets more involved, Zama pushes him further, forcing him to make real choices. Unlike Sox, Zama has no escape route. He remains trapped in the cycle of crime, and his interactions with Sox reveal his growing frustration with the privilege Sox takes for granted. Fly is a minor but significant character who embodies the unpredictability of gangster life. His presence heightens the tension and unpredictability of the crime world that Sox is trying to navigate. The raw, handheld cinematography gives the film a documentary-like realism, making us feel immersed in the chaotic and unpredictable world of carjackers. The wealthy suburbs are well lit, with clean, sterile compositions that reflect Sox's comfortable background. The township scenes have a grittier, shadowy look, emphasizing the roughness of real street life. Night scenes heighten tension, playing with darkness and uncertainty. Hijack Stories is more than a crime drama. It's a social critique, a character study, and a psychological thriller all in one. It questions the nature of identity, class, and authenticity in storytelling. Sox's journey is a metaphor for anyone trying to understand a life they've never lived. What do you think? Can someone ever truly understand a world they haven't experienced firsthand? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love deep film analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more cinema nights.